baby, Gizmo's out. You know what that means? It's tier list time. I played a couple hours with the new patch, and I think I'm ready to give my opinion on what's the best and what is the bad. And if you enjoy this video, please consider liking it and subscribing and checking out other stuff that I made. That I edited a lot more than this, trust me. Okay, on we go. First up, Batman. Batman received a few nerfs this patch, but I still think he's a solid A tier. It is very, very difficult to approach this man. They've nerfed his weight, so he is a lot lighter. He's a lot easier to knock out. The issue is his dodge is still insane. His air movement's still insane. He has his glide. He has the harpoon or the grapple hook. He has the smoke. That's now even better now, because the smoke now, heavy projectiles won't hit him when he's in there. So like if you vault from Bugs Bunny, vault directly on top of him. When he's in the smoke, it won't hit him. The rocket won't hit him. You gotta go and hit him with melee attacks now with that, which is just absolutely insane, but it makes sense. The smoke move is very strange. And the Batarang, despite it having a longer cooldown, even when you pick it up, is still just so aggravating and obnoxious to play against. Now, Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny did receive I think he received a few nerfs. I think they lowered his weight a little bit. What else did they do? The hurt box also, the whole hurt and hitbox overall definitely changed him. Definitely made it a little bit easier to deal with him, but I still think he's S tier. He's still just a solid, absolutely incredible all-around character. I honestly do believe he's in a good spot. I just hope all the other characters that aren't as good as him get raised up. By the way, the position in the tier list doesn't necessarily mean it's better than worse than other characters in the category. So like Bugs, if I put another S tier person, it doesn't necessarily mean he's better or worse than the people behind him or in front of him. You know, I'm not doing all that. I'm not thinking things that thoroughly, right? All right, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman received a little bit of a nerf, but also her lasso isn't considered a projectile, so it can't be blocked by projectile blockers. I think she's still a solid A tier. She's just a fantastic tank and support character who can hold her own. She's very fair. She's just an absolutely solid character. Her lasso is great for saving people, so is her armor. I freaking hate her armor. And her charging down attack is just very strange to deal with on the ledge. She's just an overall fantastic character. Same thing with Bugs. Again, they're perfect the way they are, honestly. I just think characters should be raised to their level. Finn. Oh my god, it looks like I'm just putting down the same answer for everyone. I think Finn's an A2. They buffed him this patch. They increased his gold. They fixed some hitboxes. They fixed the backpack hitbox. He's in a very solid place, I think. Granted, he is probably going to have a lot of issues versus the projectiles, considering he really only has his gem. And in 2s, the gem gets really destroyed very quickly. But I still, you know what? No, I'm putting him in B tier. I changed my mind. I talked my thing out of it. Projectile meta, Finn barely has any projectiles and he barely has any way of dealing with it, although the extra gold will let him get his boots faster, not boots, his armor versus projectiles, but that only applies to charging things, so it's difficult for him to really deal with projectile spam that much. Garnet. I think Garnet is right up there with Finn in the B category. She's solid. I've played with a good Garnet before. You should check that video out if I remember to put it up there. It's the one where I'm versing a bunch of Twitch streamers with my friend Eco Yin Yang, one of my fans. We duoed and absolutely did very good versus them. It was a very fun game. I'm still sweating from it. And yeah, Garnet just... The issue is dealing with characters, talking about them, is that every character in this game is just solid and like does their own thing. So it's like hard to gauge it. But Garnet is definitely lower. She's definitely more fair. She's solid, but she's just not breaking boundaries like everyone else. And again, projectile meta, she has ways to deal with projectiles, but they're just not effective as others. Harley. I don't know where to put Harley, because Harley, I'm gonna put her in A tier. I mean, it's probably gonna upset some people, but her infinites, you know, nah. I'll put her in high B tier. I know I just said I wouldn't rank them, but Harley's like in the middle for me. She has infinites, she has loops that can just rack up damage very quickly, and her mallet has a very, very, very strange and massive hitbox still. But she is pretty light, really, really slow for an assassin, and she just doesn't have projectiles. She has her bomb. and their little weird, you know, boxing glove thing. But that's not competing with Bugs Bunny Rocket, Tom and Jerry Dynamite, you know, the big projectiles. Iron Giant, I think despite the nerfs, he's still S tier. I know he's combo food, right? But every single game that Iron Giant's in, it's all about Iron Giant now. I think I forget who said this. Someone said he's Master Yi tier, which makes perfect sense. Now, if you don't know what Master tier is, Master Yi tier is. Master Yi is a character from League of Legends. He is a character that when you pick him, he's all damage. He's just a big damage guy who could just murder everyone on the enemy team if given the opportunity. The issue is he needs a ton of gold. So the entire team funnels all of their resources into Master Yi. So the game is about Master Yi. It's about protecting Master Yi for that team. And then for the enemy team, it's about killing him as fast as possible, locking him down. So with this game, for the enemy team, Iron Giant is the combo food that you just need to combo and get rid of as soon as possible. And for your ally, they need to protect you at all costs, because it's really hard to get to the ally of the Iron Giant because he's so massive and covers so much space and could just activate super armor farm whenever for some reason. He's just a massive threat that needs to be dealt with, and I like him. I like that. I think big characters should be that way, but it is definitely very good for this game. Black Adam, we don't know. I'm just gonna put him in D tier because he's not real. Jake, I think Jake, oh my god, I don't know where to put Jake. Honestly, guys, after fighting Jake as Gizmo, I'm gonna have to put him in C tier. He's still kind of safe, but the fact that the hurt and hitbox thing happened, you can hit his fists. It's not disjointed anymore, which honestly probably should be the case because, I mean, it's his fist. But it's just so easy to hit this man. He went from being extremely hard to hit, but now it's like you can hit him all the time. I demolished like 3 Jakes playing today in 1v1. Oh my god. Maybe in 2s it's different, although Jake just hasn't been an issue since the patch for me. He just hasn't. I could be very wrong. Again, it's very early. I'm probably gonna make an updated list a week from now, but right now it's disgusting. I think LeBron's A tier. They buffed him so much. I forget what they buffed on it. They buffed the ball, how the ball works. It's a lot easier to use your ball, right? You can use your ball better. It's not gonna get it destroyed as much. Your ally can, oh my god, LeBron's so fun, man. If you haven't played LeBron, please try him out. He's hard to learn, but once you get him down, it's so fun. He's got so many moves, that's why, you know, when he loses the ball, you gotta steal it back. Although I like losing the ball sometimes because that down attack in the air is just, oh god, it's disgusting. But yeah, they buffed his numbers. They buffed a lot of stuff. Morty, I think Morty's a solid A tier now. Honestly, actually, that's right. They buffed the ally grenade thing. Morty might be S tier. No. Not yet. I haven't seen enough of him yet. I think Morty, a decent change they can make for him is giving the up attack on the ground and the normal attack different cooldowns. You know, the thing that shoots a snake. Because a lot of times I'll just use the neutral one on accident because I'm trying to activate grenades or something, and then I blow my snake, and now I have no snake. But I never ever get to use the up attack because I'm too busy using the neutral one half the time for other things. You know, I want to use the snakes. The snakes is a really cool move. Rick, I'm honestly gonna say he's probably gonna be kind of not good. I did not like his kit. I've probably said different, but honestly, after rewatching the leaked gameplay from him a while back, his kit's just not interesting. It might be good, but I don't know. Maybe they should go back in the drawing board for him, honestly. I mean, it's fine, but it could be so much better. It's Rick, for God's sake. Shaggy, I think Shaggy is, oh god, what did they do to them? I think they just nerfed a couple numbers on him. Shaggy might be S tier, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. He is really disgusting when played by a good person. And he's honestly really easy to pick up too. And a lot of his moves, even with the hurt box thing, actually the hurt box thing might have helped him, have so much priority over everything. Same thing with Harley, but Shaggy's just the kick. Stop with the kick. I could be wrong though. Honestly, I'm winging it with the Shaggy. I haven't versed too many on this patch. Stripe, he's garbage. He'll never get a job in this city again. Velma, I still think Velma's really good. I still think Velma's S tier. She doesn't apply weekend anymore. Her mystery van is her cop car is on the mystery van and it's bigger, but it's easier to hit. So it's a buff and a nerf because, you know, obviously it'll hit people easier because it's thicker, but also it's easier for people to hit it. Honestly, I think it's more of a buff. But what else did they do? she's still gross. She still has just so many qualities for a support. It's crazy. And that she's like one of the few people who can scream, you know, her megaphone thing that goes through Batman's smoke. So that's like a weird projectile. I think Rain Dog is a A-tier character. A-tier character, Rain Dog. I think I put him in S tier for no reason. But again, projectile meta, very solid character, very solid support. Hits like a truck for some reason sometimes. Just sometimes though. He has some strong kill moves with his down attack. They might not be as strong. Area, I'm putting her in S tier. I hate Area. I versed her like 6 times today. I don't even care if she's that as good as this. You know what? I'm putting her at the top. I'm putting her at the top. I know I said it doesn't matter, but I hate her so much, man. She's just so annoying to deal with. The hurt box thing really helped her out, I think. I think that's what did it. I don't even think the actual buffs to her or nerfs to her changed. Because she's an assassin, they took away the assassin debuff for everyone. She just feels like she hits you all the time. I feel like I'm dealing with Lucina? Marth from the Lady Marth from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and 4, and you know what I mean. Steven? I think Steven's A tier. I've played with some good Stevens, man. He can kill you very early with his up attack, or up special, sorry. Just, he gets away with some pretty gross stuff with those walls. I didn't know his bubble when he shields himself. I didn't know that was also a wall. It makes sense. Superman, I think Superman's still S tier. Probably about there. Because Superman is just, obviously he's a tank. He's the second heaviest character in the game. But he cheeses out kills way too early. They nerfed a couple things. He can't laser camp anymore. I didn't even know that was a thing. But his throws are still the exact same. His side special throw, he travels a little bit slower. Like, he travels slower when he grabs you. But he's still getting cheesy kills, especially with the up special. My God. He can kill you at like 20. It's just gross. And then you can spam the super armor because you can cancel out of it back into a super armor move almost immediately. And the hurtbox thing honestly helped him because I don't actually know if it helped him or not. Don't listen to me. Taz, I think Taz is C tier still. They buffed him so much, and I still think he's just like a jobber. But I'm not sure. I guess we'll see when when more people play him again. Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry's definitely still S tier. There's a lot of I might need to move stuff around because the S tier is looking a little thick. Maybe I'll put no, we're keeping it that way. I already explained myself. So Tom and Jerry, I think they changed the dynamite so it doesn't explode. It does explode on impact with terrain, the triple one, which whatever, I guess. Usually using them in the air to blow up in the air, so like what? I think he's still very solid. Definitely one of the harder characters to learn, but Tom and Jerry, if you want to be good at the game and enjoy the projectile meta, pick Tom and Jerry. My eyes hurt because of this light. Finally, Gizmo. I think Gizmo's an A tier too. Oh my God, look. I might be overrating way too many characters. You know what? Actually, Morty's probably down here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. I just completely backtracked on that. But now I'm looking at the tier list now. I'm like, maybe Morty's not as good as these characters. Honestly, now you think about it. Oh, fuck. Never mind. So Gizmo. I love Gizmo. Gizmo's fantastic. He's a support character, so obviously he's good in this game. Popcorn's good for zoning. The musical notes, if you use it in tandem with the popcorn, is actually a really good zoning tool too. The mounting mechanic where you go invulnerable on your teammate and then you can spam projectiles and stuff. That's disgusting. You just become an aura of protection. And then you can also, deflect projectiles and stuff with his umbrella and box. He's just a solid character. He has a tough time actually killing people, but he racks up damage pretty quick and he has really good supportive qualities too. He's just, I love him. I love him so much. His car is so fun to use. And that's it. So again, if you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel. Maybe, actually like the video too and leave a comment down below arguing with me because my points are clearly wrong. And, check out my other videos because I edit those more. Well, at least I'm going to start editing videos more. I'm probably going to do like one video every 3 days and occasionally just drop a tier list like this because they're a lot easier to edit than gaming videos, let me tell you. Okay, I love you so much and I love all my fans. You are all so amazing. Goodbye.